Alright, it's a camera inspection for Charlene I at 11401 69th Avenue, Seminole, Florida. Zip code is 33772. Just doing a general camera inspection of the main here. We're going to go towards the house first. If it'll let me. Nothing. It's just this thing has a natural curve on which way I want it to go. Alright, so we're going towards the house now. Line is original cast iron. A little bit of flaking on the left side of the pipe here.
Oh.
You can see it's starting to come off.
Let me get my phone. That is so cool.
No. Alright.
A lot of corrosion or what?
Not a ton. So there's a little bit of debris sitting on the bottom of the line. See how the line at the bottom's kind of flat?
Yeah.
You're looking for the circular shape of the actual pipe.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's not terrible, but there's definitely, you can see debris sitting on the sides all the way around. Big flake of pipe right there, starting to come off. And there's your problem.
What is that?
Looks like a lot of toilet paper / wipes.
There's no wipes. We don't do wipes. It's just toilet paper then.
Yeah, it's a huge bundle of toilet paper. Let me try and push through it. Yep. That's all it is, just toilet paper.
But it's not flushing good though, right?
Yeah, it's because it's cast iron.
Uh-huh.
When you use any kind of thicker, see, I was able to push straight through it.
Yeah.
So what happens is, push straight through it, you pull back, and that whole hole is going to close back on itself.
Oh, that's what it's doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to need to do is push all the way through, which is about here. I just got to make a hole big enough so it starts draining, and then we run a ton of water in that other bathroom.
How do you do that?
The tub, usually.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Just a lot of toilet paper buildup. Alright, I'm going to go run some water. I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and finally was able to get my camera back in there. The clean out really doesn't do this thing justice. Makes it very difficult to get in there. I did have some water running right now, so it's draining out pretty slowly. We're going to push this on through and see if we can find anything that's causing this in the first place. I might push this all the way through and then see if I can let the water drain for a little bit longer, because I can't see too much. We're just going to go all the way through, and then we'll start from the other side. Okay, there's the root. It's not growing in very far, but it's definitely right there. See if I can get around it to show you guys. It's definitely roots. Okay. So that's the toilet for that far bathroom. Pull this back on through. A little bit of a dip right there. I don't know if you guys can see that as I'm pulling through. So So you'll see my camera rises up right here. It's going over something right there, and then back down. So maybe a little bit more debris sitting. You can see all the debris on the side of the walls now. You can see what I'm talking about, where this is kind of shrinking in a little bit. I think this line needs a good jet. Can't tell if that's a crack on the top or not. There's a T-in. That's the kitchen right there, T-in. You can see it at the top. Again, so you can see the difference here, where this has less debris. And right when you get past this, on the left side there, it like doubles in thickness. And then now you can see we're in a clear valley. Yeah. So I definitely think getting this thing jetted would be a really good idea. Just to get all this stuff out of here. Pull all this stuff out. And you should have a new, not new, but smoother surface to keep everything from catching the whole time. It's just all the way down, debris on the sides. And then it kind of thickens up right here. Less on the bottom, but more on the sides. Okay. Alright, I'll pull this out and flip it the opposite direction. Yeah, this canal needs to be replaced. This thing's a piece of shit. Pretty quick T-in here. Some standing water on this outside line as well. Push this through until we get the standing water to stop, and I'll try and mark there. Unless we got some sort of blockage. Transition to clay and dump into the city. Okay, let me pull back to the transition point. It looks like there's a little bit of standing water here. There's some debris on the bottom that's causing this to raise up. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this. I'll be right back. It's gone. Yeah, especially in this trade. No one wants to do this.
Yeah. But it's just you have to
Yeah, exactly.
Say, you know, sure,
Exactly.
thankless job. I mean, it's certainly not a pretty job. Doing what you do.
No, I wouldn't say pretty. Wouldn't say a pretty job at all, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I actually do think that's the end of your sewer line. Right there. Because once I keep going, this clay is like 10 inches. It's at least 8 inches. And residential stops at 4, typically. And this is massive. So I'm almost positive that your sewer line stops right where that first flag is. What you're responsible for, rather.
This first flag right here,
Yeah.
closest to the gate,
Yep.
so that's saves money.
Yeah. It's just interesting. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here then because there's no reason for me to camera the city's line.